Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. I hope you're all doing well. So we recently got a ton of snowfall and I just started thinking to myself, winter is alive and well. And so in today's episode, I'm going to be going over my Keep Only 10 Designer Fragrances for Life Winter Edition for 2022 video. That was a mouthful. I'm excited to share this list with you, so make sure to stay tuned. Now before I begin this video, I might keep only 10 designer fragrances for life, and this is going to be the winter of 2022 version, designer fragrances of course. I do want to start things off by mentioning that if you are a fan of fragrance related content, please do consider supporting this channel by subscribing to it. Make sure to enable all notifications by clicking on the bell icon, and of course give this video a thumbs up if you take something of value from today's episode. So basically, if I had to get rid of all of my fragrances and keep only 10 fragrances that I think would satiate my appetite and would keep me satisfied in the winter time, given everything that I've tried and smelled and collected up until this point, it's safe to say that I would be quite content with the next 10 fragrances. So let's just go ahead and start the list. And the first fragrance I want to talk about by Jean Paul Gaultier is called Ultra Malt. Now this fragrance is pear and vanilla. Beautiful composition by Francis Kirkjohn. Such an established perfumer, a really nice guy as well. And this one is definitely on the sweet side of things. It's a clubbing type of a fragrance. It's definitely one that you can wear on a night out. It's flirty, it's youthful, it's sexy, all that good stuff. The next fragrance I want to talk about is by Viktor and Rolf, and this one is called Spice Bomb Night Vision Eau de Parfum. So it's the Night Vision flanker and the Eau de Parfum concentration. The Eau de Toilette concentration is very bright, fresh, citrusy with tonka bean, kind of reminiscent of Invictus Aqua by Paco Rabanne. This one is more reminiscent of Azzaro's Wanted by Night. It's spicy, it's on the smooth side of things. Oh, and it's very well done. It has enough of that really creamy sweetness that you also kind of find in the original, and it's spicy but in a different way. I truly love this one, and it gives me enough of that spicy kick for the winter time that makes me feel satisfied. The next one needs no introduction, Angel Men Pure Malt. Now this is a boozy fragrance. It has patchouli, it has booze, it also has a spicy component about it, and it's a little bit on the sweet side as well, a little ambery too. Definitely one of my favorite flankers. Pure Havana is another amazing flanker that contains tobacco, but I personally love this one. It's just getting a little harder to find now, which is quite unfortunate. The next fragrance by Lempicka is called Green Lover. I was so impressed by this fragrance when I first tried it, and it's been on my bucket list, so to speak, for a long time. I actually had it on my saved list or my watch list on eBay, and I almost pulled the trigger, and then I saw it for a really good deal on Amazon. Ended up buying it, and I've been so satisfied. Beautiful vanilla based fragrance, very sweet, natural, creamy, dulcet. I personally love vanilla, and this fragrance checks off all of the boxes for me. Now speaking of vanilla and amber and sweet fragrances, and as you can see there's a bit of a trend here because I do love my sweeter fragrances and my gourmands right around this time of the year. It just seems like they last such a long time. They really complement the weather, and this one by Christian Dior is called Dior Intense. Whatever version you end up getting, you're gonna get a similar DNA. You have that cocoa, iris, ambrette, pear, musky, musk mallow kind of a vibe. Absolutely beautiful. It has that sweet lipstick vibe about it, and it's definitely a lot sweeter than the Parfum version, although I really love Dior Homme Parfum as well. If you want something with that added kick, that backbone of leather, Dior Homme Parfum is an amazing fragrance. Now this next fragrance I actually really love and appreciate for its versatility, and it's by Yves Saint Laurent. It's a newer acquisition because it actually just came out last year. 2021 release, La Nuit de l'Homme Bleu Electrique. Not to be confused with Eau Electrique, which came out a few years prior. That one was kind of a twist of Versace Eros. This one, on the other hand, smooth. You have that spiciness of the cardamom, but it's a bit fresher up on top, which I personally love. I think it's a beautiful composition, and it's so easy to wear. Love wearing it to work. Always get complimented on it. La Nuit de l'Homme Bleu Electrique is an amazing fragrance. Now, the next one just screams wintertime. Every time I think about this one, I'm like, what a perfect fragrance by Zadig Voltaire. This one is called This Is Him. At this this point, it's also becoming one of these fragrances that really needs no introduction just because so many people praise it, and for such good reason. It's vanilla and incense. That's all I have to say. Try it if you want a smoky vanilla that is super long lasting. Now we're getting into the top 3, and of course this one also leans on the darker side of things, by the designer brand of Tom Ford. This is Ombre Leather. Now this is not the parfum. The parfum has some different spices. It also has violet and iris, if I remember correctly. This one, on the other hand, is actually darker, spicier, and has a more aggressive leather note in here. And so this one doesn't have that same fruitiness of Tuscan leather, even though I really enjoy wearing that one as well. But I think this one is a bit darker, more mysterious, with more of an emphasis on that luxurious leather without all the fruits. The fragrance coming in my number 2 spot, in my opinion, is the best release of 2021. I had to purchase this from Harrods, and I paid a lot of money to have them ship it overseas. But by Dolce & Gabbana, this is called the one Luminous Night. This one is spicy, smoky. It has this fruity characteristic about it. It actually contains the note of dates in here. So it's very exotic smelling. It has a little bit of that ambery backbone that you'll also find in fragrances perhaps like the one Royal Night, or even the original, the one perhaps the Eau de Parfum if you're looking for something a little bit stronger. But the one Luminous Night is a beautiful composition, smoky, fruity, spicy, really exotic. Definitely check it out. Look up the note breakdown. It's definitely one of the more unique note breakdowns that I've seen in a designer fragrance in a long time, and the fragrance that is coming in the number 1 spot just because of its versatility, its accessibility. There's also a component of nostalgia in here because I've been wearing this one for many years. I love the way that it smells. I love the high compliment factor, and I'm also really satisfied with the longevity of this one. Another fragrance that gets praised so much, and there's no surprise why people love it so much, by Giorgio Armani. It's Acqua di Gio Profumo. Not Profondo, although that fragrance is nice as well. And there's also Profondo Lights. That one is also kind of cool if you're a fan of that sort of pine resin, fir balsam type of a vibe. This one, on the other hand, a lot of bright, fresh citrus with this earthy, classic, masculine, smooth patchouli in the base. Super high compliment factor, as I said, very easy to wear. I wore through about 40% of my bottle. I probably have 60% left or 55% left. Given how many fragrances I have in my collection, I would say that the proof is in the pudding. It's an amazing fragrance, and one that I can see myself wearing the most in the winter time, as I've already been wearing it quite a bit this winter, especially to work, because of that professional vibe that it gives off. There you have it, ladies and gents. I hope you enjoyed this list. These are my Keep Only 10 Designer Fragrances for Life Winter Edition for 2022. Of course, if you own or have tried any of these fragrances, leave a comment down below, let me know. Also, if you had to keep only 10 designer fragrances for the winter time, which ones would you choose and why? Leave a comment down below. Always love the interaction. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please do consider supporting this channel by subscribing to it. 60% of the people who watch my channel are not subscribed. It's free. Please, let's change that. It would help out the channel tremendously. Make sure to enable notifications by clicking on the bell and hit the thumbs up button. It would greatly assist with the YouTube algorithm. Thanks again for watching. Love you all. We'll see you soon. Bye.